Good evening and welcome to Travel Talk with Lorie, your local dream vacations franchise. We are Coffee Mug Travel. And we're excited tonight because we are talking with American Cruise Line about river cruising in this country. But first, I would like to introduce my guest, Miss Erica, and she's going to tell us what she does.
Hey everyone, I am Erica Edmondson, a good friend of Miss Lorie, so she asked me to come on tonight. I am with Home Health of Wilson. We are a home health provider out of the Wilson area, but we also fully cover Nash County and the other surrounding counties. We provide skilled nursing, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy in the comfort of your home, which is a big deal right now with what's going on. People want to be at home. So we are just here to support Miss Lorie and to let you all know that we are available for home health in the area.
We also want to thank our sponsor, Rocky Mount Toyota and Rocky Mount Toyota Rentals, because they're our sponsors, and we'd like to let everybody know they have awesome rental vehicles. All right, so we're going to start the show off tonight. We're going to see a nice little first video from American Cruise Line while I get Miss Cindy on the phone so we can have a nice little chat with her about all that American Cruise Line has to offer all of you.
Now is the perfect time to cruise close to home with American Cruise Lines. For over 30 years, we have provided exceptional travel experiences right here in America. From the mighty Mississippi to the majestic splendor of Alaska, our sophisticated itineraries showcase the history, culture, and cuisine that define America. Embrace your inner pioneer on the Columbia and Snake Rivers as you follow the footsteps of Lewis and Clark and experience amazing destinations such as Mount St. Helens and Multnomah Falls. Along the Mississippi River, you'll experience antebellum homes, iconic battlefields, and beautiful landscapes that brought Mark Twain's stories to life. Experience scenic New England with its spectacular shorelines, charming seaside villages, and the world's most famous seafood. Aboard our modern fleet, we explore destinations only accessible to small ships, while each guest receives the highest level of personalized service and exclusive experiences on shore. To learn more, speak with your travel advisor. American Cruise Lines, small ship cruising done perfectly.
Well, welcome back, and we have Miss Cindy here on the phone for American Cruise Lines. I'm going to let her tell you who she is and a little bit about what she does for American Cruise Line, and then we're going to talk small ship cruising.
Okay, thank you, Lorie. It's certainly my pleasure to be here this evening, and thank you for having me. My name's Cindy Christen, and I'm a business development manager with American Cruise Lines. We're the largest USA river cruise operator, and we've been around for 30 years. And I know that we're going to talk about everything at American Cruise Lines. My position here at the company is to work with travel advisors like Lorie to help them spread the word and sell American Cruise Lines to their clients. So I have a great job that I truly enjoy, and I've gotten to experience a few of the cruises myself, and I certainly want to do more. Anyway, I'm looking forward to telling you more about the company and some of the itineraries and anything else you're interested in this evening.
So we're going to watch a video about the American Constellation, and then another quick one about 5 of your new ships. And then we're going to come back and talk about all you have to offer on your ships for my clients to enjoy while they're cruising up and down.
Okay.
So Cindy, tell us how many passengers fit most of your ships. Is there like a certain amount that all of them hold? How many passengers can we expect to have on one of your small ship cruising?
Okay, all of our ships are under 200 passengers, so they're small, intimate ships, and we have 3 different types of ships. We have 2 types of ships that are built for the water, for the rivers, and 1 for the waterways, the coastal areas. So we've got our new modern river boats, which we start building just a couple years ago. We're now on our 4th one. They are 185 passengers, 100% balconies, and across the fleet we have really large staterooms regardless of the type of ship. So we have the new modern river boats, and we have also 4 authentic paddle wheelers. And this is typically what you would think of when you think of river cruising in the United States, is the paddle wheeler. And they do have a long history, which you're going to learn while you're on board from our historian. And they are decorated more nostalgic. They're decorated with a Victorian accent, so to bring you back in that era. And then we have 5 small coastal ships, 3 of them that are only 100 passengers, and 2 of them that are 175. And what these do is they allow us to go along the coastline into these very intricate, small little ports that you've always wanted to get to, but are hard to get to, like Block Island or Martha's Vineyard, for instance. So they all do great itineraries, and anywhere pretty much that's navigable on the water in the U.S., we've built a ship to operate there. And we have 35 itineraries across the United States.
Okay, so what is your favorite itinerary?
Well, honestly, I like all of them. They all have special things about them. I'll tell you about the 2 most popular, which is going to be the ones on the river here, which is going to be the Mississippi. Now, we do the lower Mississippi, which is round trip New Orleans, or New Orleans, Memphis, and we do the upper Mississippi. That's from St. Louis to Minneapolis, or we do the entire Mississippi. I have done myself the lower Mississippi from New Orleans to Memphis, and it's a great itinerary. It's got a lot of history. It's got the jazz and blues music. It's got the Civil War scene. You're going to see all the beautiful antebellum homes. You're going to learn all the history of the Civil War, and you're going to learn a lot about the South. And of course, listening to some great music. Really nice ports. A lot of stuff to see and do in these areas. And then the other really popular itinerary is going to be our Columbian Snake itinerary, where we go from Portland, Oregon to Clarkston, Washington. That's a 7-night itinerary. We also offer it as a 10-night itinerary as well. Now, the landscape when you get out there is totally different on the Columbian Snake rivers, and you're going to see some really beautiful things out there, such as Multnomah Falls. You'll see the Dolls. Also, we will see Mount St. Helens, and we're going to follow the trail of Lewis and Clark. And one of the stops that we will do along the way is that we will stop in the Columbia Wine Valley, which is really something out there. They've got a beautiful wine valley to taste the wines and so forth. So we do, on that itinerary, we do special theme cruises, like the Lewis and Clark themed cruise, and also the food and wine cruise we do out there on that itinerary. So those are a couple of my favorites. But if you like in the summertime, we have some great New England itineraries that we do on our small coastal ship. And we'll go from Portland, Maine, round trip on our Maine Coastal. We also do a Grand New England round trip out of Boston, or we do a New England Isle that goes out of Providence round trip. And then in the fall, we have a really nice itinerary that does the fall foliage, and that goes out of New York City. So that's in the fall. You see all that. We actually put 3 ships on there doing that itinerary at that time. This year, we were supposed to start a new itinerary here on the New England area, which was called the Cape Codder, and that's out of Boston. And that's a 7-night round trip Boston, and we'll start that for next year then. So, but we have quite a few of them, and all of those New England itineraries and Maine itineraries are all lobster bake themed cruises. So we do lobster every day. We do lobster baking on the beach, history, all of that kind of stuff. So that will all be on those itineraries.
Yeah, and that's what I'm interested in, the lobster bake.
Right.
So we're going to watch a couple of small videos now about some of your itineraries, and then we're going to come back and talk some more about them. So let's look at the first one is narrated by Charlie Daniels, and the second one is about one of my favorite things, the Maine Coast Lobster Bake.
Oh, good. I'm glad I brought it up.
America. A nation rich in history and boundless optimism, from sea to shining sea. From the epic route of Lewis and Clark to the revolutionary spirit of our founding fathers, we are a nation of pioneers, ideas, and adventures. With American Cruise Lines, you can experience it all. Bask in the scenic beauty of the heartland. Savor the tradition of a New England lobster bake. Feel the warmth of true Southern hospitality. Step back in time aboard our modern riverboats and explore what defined us as a nation. Cruise close to home with American Cruise Lines. Visit AmericanCruiseLines.com or call for a free cruise guide. Small ship cruising done perfectly.
Maine, home to stunning coastlines and the freshest seafood found in New England. World famous for its seafood, Maine has some of the best lobster in the U.S. Enjoy an authentic lobster bake, savoring the finest local seafood flavors before visiting the picturesque small towns where other cruise ships cannot go. Come experience the wonders of Maine with American Cruise Lines.
Cindy, how about tell us what is included with your cruises?
Okay. Well, most everything. I'm going to tell you basically what sets us apart. We do have the largest staterooms. Our staterooms, like on the new modern boats, they start at 250 square feet for a single. They go up to 900 square feet. If you're on paddle wheelers, they're average around 300 square feet, and the coastals are about 275 and up. So they're really large, spacious staterooms. Most of the ships have private balconies. There's only a few staterooms that do not have balconies, and that would be on the coastal and the paddle wheelers. Remember, the new modern boats, everyone has a balcony. We also feature complimentary featured excursions. And when I'm talking about the featured excursions, on the River Cruise product, on the Columbia and Snake, and the Mississippi, and the Ohio and Cumberland rivers, we always include a complimentary featured excursion every day, and these are hosted by local guides. And if you're on the coastal product, we do feature some excursions which are included, but there's some that are additional, and they run anywhere from $20 to $70. We do have a lot of extra tours. If you want to spend your extra free time, you can do some of our great tours on the River Cruise product. We've got a lot of choices on that too. So on board the ships, we have an elevator which has access to all the decks. We do a twice daily stateroom service. Our programs include your gratuity. This is your gratuity to the staff and the local guides. We also include complimentary Wi-Fi. We have locally sourced and inspired cuisine. We have really wonderful food that we bring on fresh every day, fresh meats, fish, fruits, vegetables. And we do a complimentary cocktail party every evening. And this is really a party that you do not want to miss. We do this right before dinner. And we have all top shelf liquor. And we do a really nice hors d'oeuvres and nice cocktail party with lots of great food. But when you get out of dinner, we continue with the cocktail party. So we run the cocktail party through the end of the evening while you're watching the entertainment in the evening. So we do have daily entertainment. We have entertainment in the evening. We have local bands, performers, dancers, musicians. On board, we always have a historian or a lecturer, or sometimes we even have artists. We have people teaching painting and different kinds of art and, different activities for our guests. When you step on board, what you're going to get is an all-American experience. Our ships remain right here in the U.S. They do not leave the U.S. waterways. And everybody on board, all of our crew is 100%, it's American-based crew. Our ships are flagged with U.S. flags. And again, they stay straight here in the United States. Also, we do have beer and wine at lunch and dinner. So we do include that at lunch and dinner. It's always available for you, in addition to the cocktail party throughout the day. And so you'll never go hungry, that's for sure. So there's very few extra things that you would be paying for. Maybe if you bought some extra tours, that would be something that would be an extra charge on your on-board account when you left. But other than that, there's really not. You're not going to see. There's not things to buy or extra purchases other than those featured excursions if you want to do them. And as I mentioned, those run anywhere from $20 to $70, and those can be booked ahead of time if you wish. Now, on some of the tours, I want to mention we do some what we call signature tours. These are really one-off tours. These would be like taking the jet boat tour through Hell's Canyon out on the Columbia Snake, a behind-the-scenes tour at the Boonville Dam. these are very limited in availability, and they do have to be booked ahead of time, and they vary in pricing. So those would be the things that are included on board. And remember, you're with a small number of guests, so it's a really intimate atmosphere. You're going to get the opportunity to meet other people many, many times. There's no language barrier on board. And we have great entertainment in the evening, and I think people come away feeling very, very satisfied with the experience, and also a lot smarter after they've learned so much from our lecturers and our historians every day, who put together a wonderful program of learning about the rivers and the history of these places as we move along. So they really help bring these destinations to life for our guests. So it's very fulfilling.
So coffee, specialty coffees, regular coffee for all us coffee drinkers. Is there plenty of that on board?
Coffee, iced tea. We have to have those things. We have those for, we're Americans. We got to have.
That's what I was thinking, okay? So we're going to break away for a commercial, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes from the commercial break. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about American Cruise Lines and what you have to offer for everybody to enjoy.
All right.
Pull back the shades on a blue sky sunny day. Watch all the worries of the world just sail away. An ocean, keep your heart wide open. I'm too busy feeling this free. Hey, 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 come on and celebrate. Hey, 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 it feels so good, go ahead. Hey, 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 don't let them moan and slip away. Big time, so let's go. Let's go. Open your eyes and free your soul. You picked the perfect time, so let's go. Let's go. Taking a breeze with the magic kind of view. All that you need is right in front of you. So much to see, so much to do. I'm too busy feeling this free. Hey, 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 don't let a moment slip away. Hey, 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 it feels so good, go ahead and open your eyes and free your soul. You picked the perfect time, so let's go, let's go. Let's go.
When you're up for it, you know where to find us. No matter what day of the week it is, it's still Vegas. Plan your weekday Vegas getaway at visitlasvegas.com.
Toyotathon is on at Rocky Mount Toyota. We're celebrating the season with incredible deals on the vehicles topping your wish list. Right now, drive home any new Toyota and make no payments for up to 90 days. Or get 0% APR for 48 months. Plus $500 holiday bonus cash on the 2021 Toyota Corolla LE, RAV4 LE, and Highlander. As always, we're proud to offer a complimentary lifetime warranty. Hurry in to Rocky Mount Toyota today.
We want to give a special shout out to Rocky Mount Toyota and Rocky Mount Toyota Rentals for sponsoring our show. They're great people over there. If you're looking for that special vehicle to put in the yard on Christmas morning, Rocky Mount Toyota, they're the people you want to go see. All right, so we're coming to the end of the year, and we're getting close to what we in the travel industry call wave season. And of course, around Christmas, there are always special little gifts and rates that everybody likes to give so that we can wrap that special trip up and put it under the tree. And what better gift for Christmas than travel, right, Eric? I mean,
I'd accept that.
And then that would be great, wouldn't it? So what does American Cruise Line have going on for my clients between now and the end of the year?
Okay. Well, we have different all the way into some of our 22 departures, 2022. So we do different things up to a certain amount of discount, usually off, and sometimes we do some onboard credits as well. So it just depends basically on the itinerary and the date when these specials are offered. Our prices do change throughout the year. They usually go up versus going down. So right now is a good time if you want to plan ahead, which is highly recommended when you're traveling with us. Our ships are small, so it's not unlimited space on board, as I mentioned. So I know that, Lorie, you and your staff can help find some of these special offers that we have available and, take advantage of these special deals that we have for this year and next year. So, yes, so we have some specifically for the end of year savings, but these offers can, they can disappear whenever they wish to take them down. So there are some good offers out there that you can take advantage of.
And good presents to have under the tree. Well, we have enjoyed having you tonight, Cindy. It looks like our time has just flew away. So we will definitely have to have you back sometime after the first of the year and do some more talking about American Cruise Line. So we'd like to tell you Merry Christmas, and hopefully you'll have a great Merry Christmas and great New Year's. And we'll get with you, and hopefully we can get you back sometime in like maybe February or March, and we'll talk some more about American Cruise Line if that's okay with you.
Oh, absolutely. And I do want to mention that, for the show this evening, that we do have a special that we're offering when they book through you that is $600 per stateroom discount. It's for new bookings only. It's not combinable with any other offer, but it's good until the end of December.
Well, thank you very much for that, and I think that's going to maybe get some people to really think about maybe putting this in a box under the tree. I'll be hinting around to my husband to be putting one of them under the tree. How about you, Erica?
Absolutely.
Well, unfortunately, we've come to the end of our show tonight. We're going to sign off, and we're going to have a little video to close out about some things about why you need to use a travel agent like me and like Dream Vacations, Coffee Mug Travel here in Rocky Mount. And so we will see you next week right before Christmas. So have a good week, everybody, and we'll see you back next Tuesday.
See ya.
Hi there. Just finished booking your vacation online? May I ask which travel agent you booked with? Wait, you didn't book with a travel agent? Uh-oh. I hate to tell you, but you could have saved yourself a ton of money and time by working with a Dream Vacations vacation specialist. It's true. Working with one of our specialists is one of the best ways to maximize your vacation dollars and experiences to make sure your trip is the ultimate getaway of your dreams. Our agents are privy to special deals and rates that even the savviest online consumers will never be able to find. They are absolute experts in the travel world and will also save you hours of your precious time and effort. Your agent will be the one putting in all the work, getting your vacation plans organized and sorted down to every last detail. So you can spend your time on more important things, like shopping for Bermuda shorts for your upcoming vacation. Because our agents are so well-versed in vacation planning and travel, they have contacts that can set your vacation up to highlight special moments in very unique ways that you never would have even been aware of. They match and are usually able to beat any online price if you happen to find one to be lower, so they eliminate your potential fear of missing out. And they offer protection and knowledge for you navigating through confusing travel insurance charges and questions that may arise. So, why wouldn't you want to book with one of our expert agents? Of course, you can do it all. But really, why would you want to? Let our specialists plan your next dream vacation today.